Hey guys, welcome back to Level Up Studios. Thanks for joining me. And in today's video, what we're going to be doing is going through some of the patch notes of Paladin's open beta patch 43, which has been announced, and they've been doing a lot of live streaming for it yet now and previously, but it hasn't actually hit the live servers yet. So I'm just going to go through what the patch is all about, what's going to include. So we'll just get started. Okay, so with the introduction of patch 43, they'll be introducing a new champion, Maeve of Blades, which I do believe will be a flanking character. She's dual wielding knives, which looks pretty cool. She's got like this little stalker pirate thing happening. If you added a hood, you might think she's from Assassin's Creed. But anyway, getting onto her abilities, her left mouse button is daggers, and it throws 2 daggers every second that each deal 450 damage. The right mouse button, her ability is pounce, quickly dash forward, collide with the enemy to perform a melee strike for 600 damage. So that could be like a charge out of WoW, a warrior's charge. Q is 9 lives, heal for 500, and reset the cooldowns on pounce and prowl. Her ultimate ability, which is midnight. Enemies within 300 foot have their vision restricted to 30-foot radius, to a 30-foot radius for 4 seconds. So it might be like tunnel vision, Shroud of Darkness or Fog of War, which limits the enemy's vision, which is pretty cool. And her last ability there is Prowl, which is on this is F. Move 80% faster and increase your jump height for 4 seconds. Firing your weapon or using any other ability will cancel Prowl. So just like a rogue's like a rogue's stealth. Once you're in stealth and you do any attacks or anything like that, you'll come out of that. So those are her abilities. They do look pretty good. I'm very interested to see how this will play out. I've watched some live streams of the developers actually playing Maeve, which it does look really, really good, especially the pounce ability and the 9 lives. So if you use that, if you use that in conjunction with each other, and you got the cooldowns right, man, you can chain a lot of damage with Maeve. It's just incredible amount of damage that you could be able to be done with her. So as for the cards, she has a lot of cards just like any other champion does. First one is Cut and Run. Kills and eliminations grant 10, 20, 30 or 40% movement speed for 4 seconds, which I can find that really, really useful. Street Cred, increase your maximum health by 50, 100, 150 or 200. Persistence, you cannot be slowed or by more than 60, 50, 40 and 30%. Predation, which is you gain 10, 20, 30 or 40 movement speed while out of combat, which is pretty cool. It doesn't take you that long to actually get out of combat, especially if you're a flanker. You have Sixth Sense. Enemies hit by pounce are revealed for 1, 2, 3 or 4 seconds. Shred reduces the cooldown of your pounce by 0.5, 1, 1.5 or 2 seconds. Scamper, gain 10, 20, 30, 40% movement speed for 2 seconds after pounce ends, which I can find that is very useful for escaping while your midnight is on, or not midnight, while your 9 lives is on cooldown. That would be very, very useful. On Edge, reduce the cooldown of 9 lives by 1, 2, 3 or 4 seconds. So again, Scamper on Edge, man, good combo right there. I can already see that. Fight or Flight, gain 10, 20, 30 or 40% movement speed for 2 seconds when you activate 9 lives. So that might be your bread and butter right there as well. I can see that working really, really well. Patch Up, increase the amount of 9 lives that 9 lives heals for 50, 100, 150 or 200. You have Scar Tissue there. Gain 5, 10, 15 or 20% damage reduction for 2 seconds after using 9 lives, which I think that'll be good one as well. Street Runner, increase the duration of Prowl by 0.5, 1, 1.5 or 2 seconds. Chase increased the speed bonus of Prowl by 8, 16, 24 or 32%. And the last one is Featherlight. Reduce your fall speed in Prowl by 10, 20, 30 or 40%. So I do think the cards right now, what I'm seeing is, it's a good, I think I've already got my cards all sorted, but those are all the cards that she has, and I do think that Maeve will be a formidable opponent, especially in a flanking situation. Depending on your playstyle, of course, they all have, you guys all got your own playstyles and stuff like that. So I do believe this will be an amazing character. With patch 43 also comes general quality of life fixes. Additions, we'll say. In PvE, they've added new quests. Win 5 matches in PvE. Rewards 50 crystals. You can only get this one time only, and it can't be repeated per account. So you only get one chance to do that per PvE. Sorry. Chat now automatically opens at the match lobby. Clicking on champions page will now directly go to the customizations screen instead of the overview screen. Continued improvements have been made also to the sound and music. Notably, the music loudness has been increased for the release. Further improvements have been made to the gameplay, so improve the slide of physics off the rooftops and things like that. Improved hit detection, which, God, yeah, everybody, we need that. They've increased the chest improvements, so they've added the option to buy multiple Radiant chests in bulk quantities. Bigger bulk options now include discounts to them, so 1 Radiant chest for 50 crystals, you get 50, it's 50 per chest. 5 Radiant chests at 225 crystals, which is a discounted rate of 45 crystals per chest. So the more Radiant chests you actually purchase, the less it's going to cost. The maximum here, for example, is 20 Radiant chests for 700 crystals, and you save maybe about 15 crystals per chest, which comes down to 35 crystals per chest, which is pretty cool. They've added the option to open chests quickly by pressing spacebar or escape during the opening. Also, they have added the option to equip an item right when it is dropped from a chest instead of going to your customized loadout screen, which is pretty cool too. They've fixed bugs with mounts in the store, not previewing, and things like that. Those type of bugs, aren't really that necessary here. They've improved Victor now throws a proper green grenade when using the any green code body. Okay, so they've fixed that. So there's just a little bit quality of life things. They've added new customizations to characters. Obviously, Maeve has had an overhaul because she's just new. Barik as well. Team Fortress 2 may now be used in separate pieces. Okay. That's cool too. We'll go over some balancing and updates right now. So blast shields reduced damage reduction from 10, 20 and 30 down to 7, 14 and 21. Cauterize, they've fixed an issue where Cauterize was sticking with other healing reduction mechanics and different ranks of itself. Healing reduction will now take the strongest present value instead of the lowest one. Haven reduced damage reduction from 10, 20, 30% to 7, 14 and 21%. Nimble has they've fixed an issue where if a stronger movement speed buff overwrote Nimble, it would deactivate until you respawn, so you wouldn't be able to use it. Veteran reduced credit costs from 300 to 200. Life Rip. Life Steal now correctly works off the exact damage dealt to the target. This excludes the damage dealt to personal shields and damage that has been mitigated by damage reduction. Life Steal is now properly reduced by healing reduction. You can no longer life steal from deployables, which that was a There's a big, awesome looking thing right there. They fixed some things with the cards. They fixed various bugs in which some cards or abilities had movement speed buffs that would stack with other sources of movement speed buffs. So you would basically be running around like a headless chicken. I've put a link in the description below where you can actually go and find the individual character changes. I'm not going to list them all here, but if you go to the link below, you'll be able to find the individual character changes and the patch notes that I've just gone through today. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please leave a comment below, subscribe if you want, and I'll try and put more videos up as we go, and can't wait to see you on Paladins. Thanks guys.